Matt comes in larger than life.
No, me?
Hands flying, teeth
shining,
gel in the hair, purple shirt, pink shirt.
Salmon.
Oh, pardon me, salmon.
No, it's pink.
What do you bring into the table that they don't?
Well, I'm not afraid to just be myself. And
you think they are?
No, but I'm myself is not the typical self. I've been an actor for a couple years now, and I definitely think people want to be entertained. This is a morning show that people want to be entertained while they're watching. And you and Lily definitely handle the news side. You get the serious interviews. Right. And I want to be able to bring an extreme entertainment factor to the show. I think to be able to liven up people's mornings, because they're going to work, they're taking care of their kids, and they want something to kind of distract them in a way and just make them laugh and maybe kind of bring a sense of light into their morning.
Well, let me interrupt you there. If that's your focus, and we had the interview this morning, which Lily wasn't here, but we were talking about Bishop Tobin and Congressman Patrick Kennedy talking about their views on abortion, and that's very serious. How are you going to add something to that if you're looking to be a little bit more sensitive to it?
Well, there's different segments for everything you're talking about. So when we have a buzz that's serious, you need to be able to bring it down. And in my blog, that's what I've tried to show. I'm not always going to be the zany guy, but when you want me to be, I will be. And I hope to bring different segments, whether it's a character to the show. So I don't know if I definitely would be dressing up as a different character, but something like that.
I would watch that.
You know what I mean? You need that's a whole other angle. And but when you want me to sit and talk about something serious, I'm going to be serious. There's a time and place for everything.
Okay. You can be serious.
I can be serious. Okay. I'm being serious right now, Vince.
You are. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm being dramatic, and I take this serious, and I know that people at home aren't always going to be wanting some zany guy. They're, okay, tone it down. And that's when people can relate to you, when they know that you have one side and another side, full spectrum.
At the end of the day, when this is all said and done, who deserves the win?
This is like Donald Trump in the room,
the
boardroom.
I think Sean. Sean
yeah.
I deserve to win.
Speak up, people.
I gotta say, if you don't have confidence in yourself, if you don't have confidence in yourself,
no, I deserve to win.
All right, well, there you go. You should say it then.
Get off my couch.
I don't see it.
We all showed up to win.
Yeah, that's the whole reason we're here. We didn't come to forfeit it in the end.
To lose.
Right.
So.
Right. We're friendly competitors, but we're still competitors. I think that we're very aware of that.
So you all think you should win?
Absolutely.
Of course.
Why would you show up?
No doubt in your mind.
No.
Now, if we had a second choice, if you ask.
Now, that's what I'm going to ask that.
Oh,
if you don't win, who should win?
Well, we started out as friends. Now
What
that
are you
would
trying
make
to
us
do?
enemies for this last stretch, so we cannot
Okay.
answer that question until December 3rd.
Until
Talk
December
to us
3rd.
after, and then I'll tell
we
you.
would have.
That was a very
bitter and
diplomatic
crying.
answer, I might add.
I think deep down inside of each of us, we all have a little part of us that thinks we will win. Like, I think I'm going to win.
Yeah.
And I'm sure each of us has the same feeling.
You have to.
So,
Yeah.
you have to.
You wouldn't be here if you
Gotta betray that confidence.
You wouldn't make it this far.
If you don't win.
I'll go for Matt because, and I love you girls, but you'd be the only guy here, man. You got Courtney over there.
What about you?
Well, no, our second choice.
listen.
You'd be all by yourself.
I wouldn't be complaining, trust me.
That's on the other side. You're surrounded by all these ladies.
Yeah. If you don't win, and obviously only one of the five of you is going to win, what's it going to do to your psyche?
Oh. Whenever you're in something like this, okay. Granted, we have been in a very public job application process, but when you apply to any job, there's always a possibility of being defeated.
Right.
I think you have to have a mentality where, as we said, we're all very different. So if any of us isn't chosen, it's because we weren't meant for the position.
Right.
So I think you just bounce back and figure out what the next step is.
I got into showbiz. Granted, stand-up comedy is kind of low-level showbiz, but I didn't get into comedy to be. Well, I mean,
it's not low level.
you kind of get away with it.
yourself.
But I didn't get into it to be performing, in the middle of Nebraska when I'm 50 years old. So originally, I was like, hopefully this will lead into television, whether it's a sitcom, whether it's a talk show host or something like that. And I'll tell you what, after this experience, I was so focused on my comedy career, but now after this experience, win, lose, or draw, if it doesn't work out, I will be looking on the internet for co-hosting jobs and traveling here and seeing what they're offering now. It has opened up another door that I probably eventually would have thought of, but not right now. But now I am. Now I'm if this doesn't work out, I feel like I could go into a studio and you know, if I see a job application in some goofy town in the Midwest that's looking for a co-host, I feel like I could go out and give it a shot and be ahead of the curve.
I've got a dual question, and it's my last question. Have you all taped yourselves?
Yes.
I have, yeah.
Yes.
Like
Is that a yes?
Privately, keep my weekend holidays.
So when you were here live,
Yes, yes.
you taped yourself.
Yes.
Oh, you mean the
From
show?
the show,
Correct.
Yes, yeah.
When you sat here with Lily and myself,
Yes.
you all had tapes.
Yes.
Yep.
You all had a chance to go look at those tapes
Yes.
and go over them. Is there anything you looked at and you said,
Teleprompter! I'm gonna read that
I
teleprompter.
just think HGTV has done a real disservice to everybody.
no, you mean
it's HDTV.
HD. Oh, I thought you said
Home and Garden?
HG.
No,
I
not
thought you said
HGTV.
HG.
I
I'm sorry.
love
I'm sorry.
HGTV, but
It's my
but the
hearing.
high def,
High def.
you look at yourself in high def, and I said it's like code for holy.
Right.
You know, do I look like that? Because truly, that was scary to look at. But I think it's a.
Telling you.
I know.
Scary.
Well, I mean, no, but it's right in there on the
Yeah.
wrinkles and all. But I think
You just
that
learn new makeup
you
tricks.
well, you do, and maybe that's what I should look into some good makeup. But yeah, I think it's truly a lesson in what you do with your hands, how you move your head so much, all those minor things. But I think they're important.
but was there one big thing you looked at and you said, ugh?
No, not
No.
for me.
Not really.
No.
Even if you have a flub here or there, no, because
No.
you
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I had one little flub that all I did was talk about it all week, and people that saw the show were like, it was almost unnoticeable.
Right, right.
But I think that's how we are. As
Was that the teleprompter?
yeah, and it was just a little thing, and
Right,
I
no big
loved
deal.
the rest of the show, and it
Have
wasn't
you
a
ever
big deal at
watched
all.
me? I do it all the time.
Well, that's the thing. I think
You're
when
so
you're starting
critical
out
of
and you've never
yourself.
done it before, you're like, no, you need to be perfect.
Yeah,
No, you need to
and
be
you
perfect.
can't
But
be.
once you
No.
start, like since I've started this, I watch you, I watch Lily, and you do mess up, and you just need to roll with it.
Right, right.
That's all it is.
And I was so happy with the rest of the show, but I kept bringing it up, and everybody's like, it was not a big deal. Really. But I think
we
we're
are
all
critical.
so critical of
Yeah.
ourselves.
And
And we
so
go
when
back
people are
and
critical of us,
Yeah.
they have no idea
Yeah.
that's nothing
So-
compared to how hard we are on
have
ourselves.
you all felt? I cannot imagine doing this on a national level. That's what I mean. Maybe I could, but
It's the
on
same
a
thing. It's just
no.
going out
But
to more
I
people.
feel like this has been very gentle to us. We're not in the tabloids. We're not. We've got a lot of family and friends around supporting.
yeah.
But when you're doing this on a national level and competing against one another, and people are ripping you apart,
I just think
I
would
just
we make-
can't.
would we
I don't
have
know
made
what
it
that
if it
would
was
be
a
like
national-
because this has been hard. It's been up
On the
and
ground.
down.
Maybe you'll have that opportunity one day.
I hope
nice.
so.
Let me flip the other side. We've now asked if you looked at something that made you cringe. Was there something you looked at and you said, I nailed that? That's going to help me.
I was really proud of my wardrobe change. That was off camera, though. I don't know if that counts.
I didn't even think of that.
Oh, my
until
God.
This morning when you
I
talked
just-
about it.
Yeah.
I like that the way I guess I like looked with
Yeah.
the group. I felt like it was nice to see something new.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the diversity.
So
of
you
it.
felt good. You felt good about the way you fit in,
Yeah.
looks-wise.
Yeah.
I had two things. I thought I did very well in the kitchen, especially as a younger single guy. People are like, "What? He eats oodles and noodles. What
what's
does he
he
know?"
know?
And I had some insightful tips, and I do like to go out and I do like to eat, so I think that helped. And me and you were on the same page during our buzz, so I was pretty happy with
You were
that.
happy
We were
about
on the
that,
same
right?
Page, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I was
People are like,
just-
you and Vince are in love with each other.
Yeah.
The way you guys were just on the same page.
Well, we were
I saw
talking
that.
about sports. That's what it was.
Well, I was excited I could rap on live television too.
And you did. We all are.
God, I was one beat behind because I couldn't really hear it, so I
Right.
realized I was off
Right.
beat, but I didn't let it trip me up because I
No.
said, don't start over and say, can you play that beat again so I can get on track.
I thought it was fine.
So
You just
you
go-
just plow
Give it
through.
5 minutes.
Yeah. So,
No, that was
and
excellent.
That was
good.
definitely a challenge, but
Well, listen, guys, it's coming up in a couple of weeks. We appreciate you coming in. As always, we wish you all the best of luck, but only one of you can be the next host.
I think I can say for everybody, not just you and Lily and Sean, but everybody that's been here has been unbelievable. I mean,
yeah.
We've worked with everybody. We've worked with the editors. We've worked with the camera guys. We've worked with the producers.
Linda.
I mean, this has been an awesome experience. So.
Yeah.
Unbelievably nice and very neutral. I don't
Yes.
think you've
Whoever
ever
gets the
made
job, that'll
any of
probably
us
end
feel
up
like
the
we
first
were
month.
better than one another or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Good.
that's
Good.
helped.